All right, hi guys. Welcome to another Chicago Blues guitar lesson. This time I'm in Shorewood, Wisconsin with a wonderful young harmonica player and guitar player, Big Al Dorn.
Hey,
How's
buddy.
it going?
Good. How are you?
All right. So before we get started, we're going to do one of Big Al's songs, and then I'm just going to talk about playing with a harp player and whatever else. This is kind of an insane lesson because it's been an insane few days. And I should say, for anybody in the Chicagoland area, I'm doing the Skokie Review, Skokie Theater, this Saturday the 26th with Big Al Dorn, Chicago debut, Catherine Davis, and my band, Skokie Theater, this Saturday the 26th. We're going to do Get It While It's Hot, one of your tunes. Now, I understand you played it on guitar, and Benny Rickham played harp. There's something in the water about Milwaukee harp players. Milwaukee just punches above its weight. I know Jim Lieben inspired a lot of people, and so did Madison Slim. Anyway, let's do it. This is in the key of E. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
2, 1, 2, 3.
How about it for Big Al Dorn? Hey,
Thank you,
how'd you
Jeff.
put that song together?
Well, that was just me and Benny hanging around his house one day, and we were just messing around with some stuff, and then he had Madison Slim, the legendary blues band, Keeping the Blues Alive record on, and there was a song on there called Cook Me. Cook me slow, low down in your gravy. And that was
Cook me slow, low down in your gravy.
And that was the whole song was that riff, and we thought, that would actually make a really cool instrumental, and that's what we did. And I thought, well, why not put a bridge to it and just turn it into a hard rockin' Chicago shuffle, and Benny loved the idea.
The rest
and that's
is
what
history.
Yeah.
Why don't you show our viewers your CD real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. Our latest record, aptly titled,
Get
What
It.
Else? Get It While It's Hot.
Right, it's already pre-autographed.
That's
But
right.
anyway, thanks a lot, man. All right.
Thank you.
All right, hope you guys enjoyed Big Al Dorn. This lesson is kind of about how to play with a harp player, sort of the good lumps and the chimes, as what some of my friends call it. That's a little loud. Okay. And this is from Juke. Remember we did Juke a little while ago? And then, or with your fingers. And notice how well that works. Like Al did something like bom bom ba bom ba bom 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 ba dom dom da dom. So really, this lesson is kind of all about making these bottom three strings your best friends. Let's try that. And notice how that whole this is where your song is. That's just fun to play, man. This really sounds like they're going to get down to business. This is a good little instrumental, and I like the way they were. Al was talking about the writing process. It's really great. It helps so much when you're learning this kind of music to do it with a friend, and it helps so much to try to like listen to cool records together, and then you go, hey, that could have been a cool instrumental, or that could be a neat song if we did a little twist on it. And this sort of reminds me, I mean, this is a family of songs, right? Notice how there's a little tug there. It's kind of like that Muddy Water song, "The spark in your eye sets my soul on fire." You know that song, "I Want to Be Loved." So it's part of the family of songs that does stuff like that. Or, "I live the life I love and I love the life I live." So why not take that and turn it upside down? So, I mean, if you truly reinvented the wheel, everybody would hate it. I mean, people even tried that with this like serialism and some of these super modern styles of music, and nobody drives to work listening to that. Guaranteed. So they don't. They like stuff that kind of they can grab onto it, understand it. So it's okay to take something and twist it just a little bit, and you got your own thing. And he put his harmonica over it. But the main thing is, yeah, I missed the bridge a couple times, but I caught it right away and just jumped to the bridge. It's usually an 8-bar bridge with like 6 bars on the 4. That's exactly how it is. It's the same bridge that's in that song, "Live the Life I Love." Or that other one, "Every time I ask you for a date, don't come." And notice how, I mean, this is kind of a rehash of some of the things I've talked about. When I do my lumps, I'm hitting a little bit harder on the 2 and 4. Clear signals, right? Tell everybody where it's at, right? What if the drummer is not sure where the 1 is? You just told him. Wasn't sure where to hit the snare. Not crazy. Doesn't have to be that crazy. That sounds kind of like you're musically yelling at somebody, but you're telling them. It's not, that didn't have a lot of expression. It didn't really push that beat along. I call them boom whack sometimes. Boom whack, boom whack, boom whack. Yeah. Anyway, and then the 12 bar with just just take juke and rock it out a little more. And this is really good for opening a set if you are a traditional Chicago blues band. So, I started out with my pick, but it sounds a lot better with my thumbnail. This is that awesome B7th chord, tremendously amazing. This is my 3-finger B7th chord bumping into that G string. It's kind of a rehashed lesson here because I've talked about most of this stuff. But, you know, I'm enjoying this guitar. It was fun to play this song with Al Dorn. I had no idea of the song. I didn't know the song, but I know the language, and I was able to back it up and bring out that harmonica because it was a harmonica instrumental. Try that. And now here's more stuff from Juke. Or you could even do that C sharp, C, B with the low E string in there on the bass. Yeah, you want to feel the muscle when you do that. This is those, remember I was talking about the 3 strings being these bottom 3 strings, your best friends. This open and second, first, open. A little tug here. A little tug is good on the 3rd fret of the low E string. I think I went out of tune a little bit. I'm going to show you one of my secret licks as soon as I tune this guitar. This is another thing that really helps. You see this a lot, like back in Walking by Myself, that lesson, a 1, an implied or explicit 5, back to the 1, in the middle of your 1. So instead of just da 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 the whole time, which is, there's nothing wrong with that either, but like when you hear this, that's basically a shortcut version of this. So oh, that's one of my secret licks that I throw in. It's kind of the opposite of like the Robert Lockwood thing where he goes, which is a 5 to the 1, right? It's that long A7th moved up here to B, 4, 4, 4, and then 7th on these D, G, B, and 7th. And then I just put my 2nd finger on the 5th fret of the B string. So that's like the way Robert Lockwood might have done it. It's very Robert Johnson. He really just moved into an electric context, which was, you know, one of his keys of greatness. But look at this way. This is my little 2 cents. And then I grab the wing bar. Ding! I hope you like that. Maybe you'll find it useful, maybe you won't. Ding, if you want. But this is still just 5-1. So, but you can do a 5-1 however you want. It could be as big and flashy or as small and subtle and nice as you want it to be. So, let's say I'm rocking out with the harp player. That's another one. You hear that a lot in Little Walter. You'll hear that 12 and 12 over the 4. It sounds so pretty, man. You hear that in Blues and the Feeling, or as simple as you want. That's a shortcut of this, right? It's just, as the world got more modern, they got less formal, I think. They didn't have to go like totally Robert Johnson, like, or they could make it a little more That's a nice bounce, huh? Boom whack. I'm using my thumbnail. Here's a new one. That's the Lockwood one. Chang. But it's fun to take these songs and put your own spin on them. So I like what Al did on that, and you know, that's all you got to do to, you know, get started on writing a song. So is take a template or a family of songs and write a song that's in that family of songs. So I hope that you had fun looking at some of the ways I like to back up a harmonica, and hope you enjoyed Al. And if you enjoy these lessons, do subscribe to my YouTube channel, join me on Patreon, and tell your friends. Keep picking. See you next Monday.